Tonight on the North American Friends Movie Club.
A troubled singer.
A nation in turmoil.
And a belt that's made of circles.
We watched the 1991 American biographical musical, The Doors.
So pour yourself a movie-sized glass of liquor.
And wiggle around the stage until the police arrest you.
Because we're exactly like the band The Doors, and we won't be explaining further. This is what it sounds like when we do a podcast. We're currently doing one. This is the North American Friends Movie Club, and you might notice something about the name of our show. And that's I Have to Sneeze.
That's new.
Are you going to sneeze?
It's like right
You missed
there.
it.
There you go. Ooh.
This is the North American Friends Movie Club, and you might notice something about the name of our show. And that's Friends comes before Movie Club, because it's more important to us. So I got to ask my two lizards kings.
There you go.
How we doing?
That's good, Lizard Kings. Because you both are the Lizard King.
Yeah, we both named ourselves the Lizard King in the chat today.
And I'm rest in peace, Jim and Val. So Brent is on mute because his dog is fucking barking. Excuse me.
Yeah, I can't say anything yet because the dogs are barking. I think they're done.
Where are they barking at?
Oh, who knows? A leaf could have fucking fell off the tree or something. Who knows?
I know dogs are great and all, but I hate how they bark. Like, I don't like, it's like, shut up.
Well, they're only doing it to protect us.
Get smarter.
Yeah, like, it's the same thing over and over again. Like, you know the mailman's coming. He wears a bright vest. You know he's coming every day, except for the weekends.
Do you know who just came up to my door before we started podcasting?
Mormons.
So, I don't know. I'll explain what happened. I see a white family, and the woman is wearing a skirt, and there are 3 to 4 children.
Mm-hmm.
She's carrying a 8-month-old on her hip,
Mm-hmm.
and there's 2 girls with her, and there's a man who is not dressed as nicely that is standing back on my driveway, and the women and the girls come to my door and ring the doorbell. And I should add that I have my windows open, but I go to my security system, which is a Ring doorbell, so I could speak to her without having to see her face to face. And I press the speaker button and I say, "Whatever you have, you can just leave it." And then I walked away.
That's the way to do. Kate, did you become a CEO in the last week? Because damn, that's
like the
how
boss.
CEO acts.
Yeah, that's how the boss from Christmas Vacation was.
And I am really annoyed because I have a no soliciting sign. And that includes religious literature, which I assumed it was. Or it was this woman trying to scam me out of money using her children. No, thank you, Queen. No thanks.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like people coming to the door. I hate it.
I do too.
There's nothing, like, there's no reason to nowadays. And it gets the dogs all fucking riled up. And you're right. If someone decided to speak to me with the Ring cam instead of open the door, that's a good sign you gotta pack it up. We sound so old right now.
I don't care. Okay. I was really irritated that you're bringing your children. Like, whatever you're doing, you're obviously doing. It's not like your children are like, "Hey, let's go walk around a neighborhood we've never been to and talk to strangers." Like, about things I don't care about. I don't know. That really kind of ground my gears.
I like it. Yeah, well, no, that's fine. You're allowed.
I have more to talk about.
Go
if
ahead.
I may.
Yes, of course.
Seems like the perfect time.
I presented at a conference and I had so much fun because there were 88 people that came.
Wow.
Isn't that crazy?
That is
Kate,
crazy.
you basically put on one of these Doors concerts.
I was very much channeling Jim Morrison as I talked about complex post-traumatic stress disorder.
Did you bring up the pod?
You know what? It didn't come up. I don't have it in my cards, but I can definitely add it to my presentation.
Yeah, I don't think you should.
No, I think I've been telling everybody lately.
Yeah, I think you should.
Yeah.
I don't think I should put it in my presentation.
No, I don't think you should, Kate.
You should have like a little, there's no recess time, like a little tea break in the middle of it.
No, because it's only an hour. Now, once I get into like doing bigger, longer trainings, I'll definitely say nothing about it still.
Yeah, there's it would be like one thing if you were like, I'm on the Entertainment Weekly podcast, you know, it's like some like big official famous podcast. Like that's maybe you can put that on there because that's pretty impressive. Like Entertainment Weekly podcast. Oh my God. The North American Friends Movie Club.
I could see myself mentioning that it is a hobby, that I'm on a movie podcast as a hobby.
Sure.
But I would not mention, I don't know if I would mention the name.
No, I wouldn't.
I would. That's it. That's fine. This is just reaffirms the whole.
I think it's the context of what. No, you're asking me to. I'm trying to have a serious conversation about, you know, serious matters, and I feel like it would undermine my credibility.
It absolutely would. Yeah, yeah.
Depends on how you bring it up.
With the content of this show,
when you're talking about, you could say like, I have a friend / co-host who's sad sometimes lately.
Brett likes the subtle drop.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then that's,
well, if I could talk about your life-threatening foot condition.
No.
See?
No, it's not life-threatening.
It's life-altering.
Life-altering.
Yes.
Hurt me.
Yes.
Well, I think it's life-threatening if you're suicidal.
LAFC. I love that. It's just been a reoccurring topic about me being suicidal on this show. The comedy podcast. We just glaze over it for 30 seconds. It's like,
9.5 over here.
So what you do this week?
Just ideated.
Well, I think it's nice. I think it's nice we talk about it because it shouldn't be something that people hide because that's what makes it lethal. You don't talk about it, then it
agree with Kate.
More dangerous.
Actually, yeah,
I think it is
the same way.
I think it is a good part of our show that we all discuss being human, what it's like to be human. I think that's good.
Can I wanted to share one last thing. I wanted to share something. I wanted to share part of my presentation just to offer it to the listeners and to you two.
I'm so excited.
So you can bring up your program to the podcast, but you can't bring up the podcast to your program.
Yeah, that's correct.
Okay.
You got it.
I don't think I'm getting many clinicians listen to me on this. And I don't think that there's many people that live in Kansas City that can come see me in person because I don't do telehealth. So anyway. Okay, we are all well defended. When we were children, we formed imaginary connections with our parents in an attempt to ease anxiety and pain. Naturally, we felt less alone and vulnerable if we felt we were permanently connected to them, even if it was only a fantasy and the relationship was negative. Because this made us feel secure, as we grew older, we probably attempted to recreate this relationship in other people or institutions, or if all else failed, within ourselves and in our heads. There are many ways to cut off pain, and we protect ourselves from pain by blocking it, soothing it away, retreating into fantasy, vowing never to take a chance again, or even, my favorite, falling asleep to escape, because mama loves naps.
Mm-hmm.
These defenses that we built long ago are now what cause most of our misery. And I offer that to you today.
Very good. Good program.
That's just a part of it.
Good work, Kate.
Thanks.
So you're
It's
impressive
heavy
as
shit,
well.
guys.
You're impressive
Heavy.
as well.
Yeah, you're impressive too, Kate.
Thanks. I'm trying, though. I don't think Nate tries and he just is. But I'm like, I want to help people.
I try and try. I never stop trying. It's a
Okay,
it's a
good.
constant state of trying.
Well, that makes me feel better and validates me. Like whenever I have put on makeup and done my hair and taken a shower, and someone is like, "Oh, you look so great," and I'm in my head, I'm always like, "Good," because I put in some effort.
Like it would suck if I didn't at this point.
Right. Things are not great. And I did not keep track. I don't have any what's happenings. That's what was happening.
No, what happened this week?
What happened? That's very good. That's
How
very
about you,
good.
Brant? What happened?
I got no roof on.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, which gave
You
me
were touching compressors.
Yeah, which gave me
I didn't see you touching a compressor though.
No, well that's the story. It's a good bit. You guys know the bit when there's construction work going on around me. I like to wait until the workers are gone and put my feet and hands on the equipment to take pictures of it.
It's like putting your penis on it, Brent.
It's not, because I could.
It's better, even funnier.
I literally could put my penis on it, but I don't. I put my foot or my hand on it.
It's good.
It's a good bit, and I'll like caption it like view from the office this morning, stuff like that. And so that's my bit. And then so I had the opportunity. But one thing I found out about roofers was they don't stop until the job's done.
Yeah.
So there's no real.
It's a fucking roof. It's
you don't want to be going up and down all day.
Yeah. So I didn't have a chance to go and see what we were working with, to touch the equipment and, put my foot on it. But I did have a chance while they were on the roof to put my foot on the hose that was hooked up to the compressor.
Oh.
So I took a picture of that and sent it to my dad and said, view from the office this morning and hashtag light work and stuff like that.
What's white work?
Light work.
Oh.
No.
But to be honest, roofing is kind of white work. It's always a sketchy little white skinny guy up there.
A white skinny guy who wants to be paid that day. No shirts.
Red as fuck.
Yeah. Local radio station on a radio up there. Just rough. And that's what that's a roofer. And so I did get my foot on the compressor. I was happy about that. But I didn't want them to see me. So I kind of had to stretch my leg out.
You were being sneaky.
Yeah. 40, about to be 43 years old.
It's basically doing a Bugs Bunny bit.
Yeah. But listen, Bugs Bunny was the best to ever do it when it comes to bits. So
No doubt it.
And what else happened this week? I did that. I had an idea for a movie about a bank teller who witnesses a heist team coming in different disguises to stake out the premise and how they're going to plan their heist. And she notices it. And instead of alerting the authorities, she tries to blackmail them to be part of their team. So she said, and they take her on because she has inside information. But what she doesn't know is the security guard that reviews the tapes notices her scouting out the scout team, and he has to try to stop the heist as well. So it's like,
can I offer an idea about it?
Sure.
Because I really like this.
I'm an open book.
Can the security guard and the bank teller be in a casual sexual relationship?
100%.
See, I would make it that he wants her, but she's rejecting him, and that is part of the reason why he's watching her so closely, and he wants to ruin her. She wants to ruin her scam because he's an incel.
That would be a different movie.
That's it. I think he should be.
It's too serious for me.
I think he should be
kiss then.
Yeah, no, he should be banging her because that will make it more difficult for him to just immediately turn her in.
Whoa, Brent. They should be banging each other.
True.
It was very
equal opportunities nowadays. I forgot. Anyway, it's called Withdrawal.
Okay.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah. That was. I'm being social tonight. I get to go out to a birthday party.
Whose is it? Is it a person your age?
It's my brother-in-law. He's turning 50.
Cool.
Oh, sorry. I thought there was going to be a follow-up question. Yeah, so he's turning 50. So I don't get to be social. I think the last time I left the house to do anything social was February for Super Bowl.
That's insane.
I guess I would count your concession work as social, but I understand what you're saying.
Yeah. Okay, so I guess the thing that, like I was paid to go to that thing. The last social activity I did without me kind of having to be there was the February. So that's exciting.
That is exciting. Do you get anxious?
I would rather.
Is that why you don't go out? Because you have like social anxiety?
No,
I don't think of you as having social anxiety.
No, I don't. I'm a very social person. You know me.
You're showing your legs off at the convenience store.
Yeah, I like that. I like the legs out. I was never socially anxious. I'm not socially anxious now. I don't like going out and seeing people I haven't seen in a while or don't see very often because it's the same conversation every time and they're just trying to be polite. They always ask me how I'm doing and how my leg is and all that.
Oh.
And it's like, I don't want to talk about that when I'm out trying to not think about.
Yeah, like, talk about the podcast.
I'll bring it up multiple times tonight. It's only human. Yeah. It's only human nature to be nice and want to ask about it. But that's why I don't want to go. But I'm going to go. I got to.
Will you start asking people if they want to see your foot?
I show pictures of my foot up from on my phone all the time.
No, but you should be the guy at the party that is always taking his shoe off.
I've taken my shoe off places to show.
I don't know why that's funny.
It is. It's because this
taking your shoe, showing your foot to anyone at any time is pretty fun.
It's just the idea of Melissa walking by the room that I'm in and I got my foot out. Yeah, that's funny. Other than that, I don't have much going on. I made breakfast for supper yesterday. I was in breakfast mode. I went all
always
out.
A good day.
I made regular and blueberry waffles. I made pancakes. I made sausage. I made bacon. I made scrambled eggs.
This was a full buffet.
Yeah. And I also made Yorkshire puddings for the first time. I talked about that last week, didn't I?
Last time that you're gonna try them. Yeah.
Yeah, they turned out excellent.
And what do you eat with them?
Roast dinner. Okay. This is the second podcast where we talked about Yorkshire puddings.
I know, but we don't eat them down here. We don't. That's not a thing.
No,
they left England behind a long time ago, Brent.
Yeah, they're great. They're easy to make and they're great. And also, I watched the Tylenol murder documentary. I got halfway through it. That's insane story. I didn't even know that was a thing.
Don't talk about it because I want to watch it.
I didn't know it was a thing.
You can talk about it.
Well, yeah, I'm going to talk about it. It's not. I didn't know there was no child-proof tampering on medication stuff back in the 80s.
We used to just be able to get into anything. Remember when poison control stickers were everywhere? Or was that just where?
No.
There was like stickers on, I guess my grandma and mom must have done that. Anything that had poison in it, they would put a sticker on it that had a green guy with like a yucky face.
That's how you know it's poison.
Yeah, it's green guy yucky face. Yeah.
Are you two ready for the weekly report?
Sure am.
Absolutely.
Let's do the weekly report. Let's start with baseball. I have played one baseball game since the last time we spoke. And I would give my grade an A+.
Yes. An 8+.
Unfortunately, it's A plus S plus S plus H plus O plus L plus E because I played like a fucking asshole last time.
Boo.
Not great.
Bad defense. One hit. Pathetic.
Damn.
A pathetic worm.
Yeah,
a pathetic worm. Oh.
This week I have to redeem myself. So Sunday night we begin the long journey back to redemption.
You were humbled quickly.
You were humbled.
That's the minute I started talking shit. I said I figured it out.
You didn't.
Humans make plans and God laughs, right, guys?
That's right.
That's true.
Life has a way of doing that.
I played the drums every day since the last time we spoke, but I had a very special drumming session after watching the Doors movie. It was like storming. I was out for my walk and it started storming, so I got all like wet. And so I got back to my office and I took all my clothes off and I hung them up in my office. And so I was just in my underwear.
Mhm.
And then I played the drums for an hour and a half in my underwear. And
That sounds awesome.
it was one of the best nights of my life. I got to tell you guys, the freedom of no shirt and no pants, I was playing twice as fast. I was
Are you kidding? That's awesome.
Pants have ruined society in
like,
general.
I understand the Red Hot Chili Peppers in a way I never thought I would.
Right?
I have a whole new
Pants have just-
appreciation.
I
Probably
can't. I
more
hate
like
pants.
kinetic energy. Like you can really like feel
Mhm.
your energy and you're free.
Oh, and then like I was getting really into it, so I was sweating and the sweat was going to my eyes. So then I put a headband on, so I'm sitting in my underwear with a headband on.
Hell yeah. Oh, look. What was your hair? Was your hair up in a bun? What
Yeah.
was your hair doing?
Yeah, it was up in a bun.
What next time you do it, do everything the same except wear your hair down with the
Okay,
headband.
let it out, little extra.
Yeah, and then let your hair
Flop.
get wet from your sweat,
Yeah, okay.
and then you're a real drummer.
See,
getting
you're
closer.
gonna turn into a no pants guy like me, and it's gonna get you in some weird situations. But you
It
gotta live
is.
your life, brother.
Much like Jim Morrison. Okay. And now I would like to do a new segment, a segment within the segment, which is Nate's music review. Are you guys ready for Nate's music
Very.
review?
Very.
Okay.
Yes.
This is every week from now on. I will give you guys a thoughtful and in-depth consideration about music and the history of music. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Yes.
Joni Mitchell has a nice voice and is good at singing. This has been the music review. Thank you, guys. Thank you.
Insightful.
Who did you say?
Joni Mitchell has a nice
Uh,
voice and is good at singing. I watch more House. He's doing so many crimes. House has committed so many crimes in front of me. But this week I noticed they keep referring to this drug called interferon
Mhm.
that's been in several episodes. And I just got to say, that's a good ass name for a drug. Interferon. I know what that does. It interferes with stuff that's
Yep.
bad.
Yep.
It's got to. It has to.
Yes, it's
I
you're
love
right.
it. What does it do? Do we
I don't know. Brent
don't
would be
either.
the only one out of any of us who would have any even close to a clue.
Interferon,
It's a group of signaling proteins that your body
produced
produces
by the
to help
body, is
fight.
part of the immune system's response to viral infections and other threats.
You just totally took my thunder.
Because you were just reading from Google.
You don't know that.
Yes, I do. Because it was exactly what
yeah,
I
we
said.
both. Yeah, we both did. We both
What
did
if-
know by your tone.
Well, so if I give the definition of something and you go to the dictionary and it's the same definition I copied off the dictionary,
I mean, one might argue.
You know, my family and I used to play the game Dictionary, where you would get a word and you would have to write the definition for it, and the definition from the dictionary would be in there, and then you would have to decide which one was the dictionary definition.
kind of
That's
like
actually a
Balderdash.
good game.
Did you guys ever play Balderdash?
No.
Yes.
That I used to. The key to Balderdash is, if whatever word it is, I always say it's a South American medicine,
Okay.
and people always go for that. They always pick that.
Okay.
Okay, little tip for the
Little tip, little
Balderdashers.
Balderdash
For
tip.
Balderdash.
You get it all in this show. You get it all.
And then my last note is it just says Mr. Two Pants, and I couldn't remember what that meant. And then I remembered I got some extra pants, so now I
I
have two
was
pants.
going to guess
I
that.
knew what it meant right away.
Have you worn them?
No, they're still in the bag. Still in the bag, but we're getting closer.
Are they a smaller size?
They are one size smaller than my normal pant.
Oh man. Can you try them on now as we are here and hear your response?
They're in the
Maybe.
house, so
Oh.
As a
Would be,
guy, Nate's not a pant guy, and if you ask a guy to put pants on when he doesn't need to put pants on, that's not a thing.
I just told you how freeing it is to be in my underwear. I think
Yeah.
I'm going to start doing the podcast like that. Headband
Yeah.
on,
I'm so
one
sorry.
sec.
I'm in my underwear right now. You're clipping his wings, Kate.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
It's okay.
Speaking of no pants,
Speaking of leather pants,
Speaking of flying too close to the sun,
we watched. It's Val Kilmer month.
yeah, the Val Kilmer month and it's Audience Choice Week, and they chose The Doors.
oh
Kate
yeah,
chose The Doors.
Um,
Thanks, audience.
No, it was Jacob Carlson. He picked The Doors, and he was unable
Thank you, Jacob.
to do the quiz because I respected his answer. It was an honest answer, and I love it. And I respect his answer. He said, "I don't know how reliable I am." So fair. I like that. Yeah. So that was fair.
That's like some shit I would say.
He said, "Thanks for picking the movie, and he can't wait for the episode." And I sent a little heart emoji back to Jacob Carlson. I didn't dox you because that's your name on the platform. So thank you. And that's his movie. So, Catherine.
Yes.
I think it's time for everyone's favorite segment.
I don't think it's anyone's favorite segment other than you, Brent.
No, trust me. There's other people that think like me, and they love it. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the stage, Kate, performing her rendition of The Doors synopsis.
Thank you. The Doors is basically a story about Jim Morrison, the lead singer. And it begins in his childhood where he witnesses a car accident in New Mexico that killed or that injured a Navajo or an indigenous family. And their patriarch, an old, maybe shaman, he believes it's a shaman, enters a spirit or something. So then we see that Jim Morrison is a poet and goes to film school in Los Angeles, or Florida. He goes to film school in Florida or Los Angeles, but he's really just like a poet. And in Los Angeles, he's in Venice, and he sees a woman walking by, and it's Pamela. And Pam and him fall in love. And he starts a band with 3 other guys, and they play music based off of Jim's poetry. And we see that he is very mercurial and very like life and death, and he's just like the definition of like a sensitive emo boy from 1967. And you see him just being debaucherous and having a lot of sex. And then he's unreliable. We see towards the end of his life that he would sometimes not even make it on stage, or he would be very drunk. He showed his penis, or acted like he showed his penis in Florida, which he was arrested and had to go to had a big long trial about it, obscenity charge, which I don't remember what happens with that. Anyway, it's just a real downward like rock and roll story, and he ends up dying in a bathtub in Paris at 27 years of age. And we see his real tombstone there in the cemetery in Paris at the end of the film. The end.
Good job, Kate.
Nailed it.
Okay, thank you.
I'm kind of disappointed.
Why?
Because you nailed it.
Nailed it.
Thank you. Let's talk about our favorite parts.
Okay.
Let's do it.
Have you guys seen this movie?
No.
I was like really trying to think about this. I think this movie was on at a party that I went to in high school, but I don't remember, like there was no part in the movie I was like, oh, I remember watching this. Like not at all.
Okay. I would like to say that this movie portrayed the fact that Jim Morrison was on an acid trip from the age of 6 till his death. That's the total vibe I got.
Basically.
Yeah, a lot of acid and casual use.
Yeah, like just in the middle of the day. I have a note there that says, I got things to do, man. I can't ride the snake. I got things to do. Like, you know, like sometimes you got to go to the grocery store and pick up stuff for supper. You can't be fucking.
Well, you don't do that.
There's literally a scene where they're coming home from the grocery store and she's like, are you on something right now? He's like, I just took a little acid.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
He said what he said, like not a mild dose, but I don't know what he So.
Yeah.
He said something like just a little sip, like basically.
And then he fed it to her before they were going to have a dinner party. That's
A Thanksgiving
insane.
And then they
dinner
both
party.
ruined it. They
Yeah.
both ruined it.
She burnt the duck, or he burnt the duck, and
then he stomped on it, and then their friends ate it.
well, I
which I thought
mean,
was funny. I was like, I would too. There was some that's fine.
I think the polite thing to do would be to eat it.
You know what I'm doing if I'm at that Thanksgiving? I'm fucking leaving.
Out the
Thank you very
door,
much.
bro. The minute, like before the turkey gets thrown, I've dipped out. Like the
I wouldn't
minute
even
we're
have
having a
gone.
threatening
public,
each other.
yeah,
Yes, they're threatening each other with knives. Like,
beautiful
No
home
thanks.
though.
Right, very nice.
Great, one of those great LA houses.
When they go to the start of the movie, the class, those people were right to walk out on his movie. It sucked. His movie sucked.
It was horseshit.
you guys don't understand.
Now, and that's the problem. I don't know if I hate artsy people or I'm just jealous.
I
think it can be
I
both.
hate them unless they live with this level of commitment. Like if Jim Morrison did all of this shit
Ooh,
and
that's
then got
cool,
sober
yeah.
at 27 and we still had to listen to him do this bullshit, I would hate him. I would hate his guts. But the fact that he committed so hard to being this insufferable that it killed him, I'm like, I gotta respect it. Hate the player, not the game.
That's an excellent way to look at it, because I was very annoyed by him through this whole movie. But you're right.
Well, I think you see what happens when you're that annoying. Like when you're that self-absorbed and myopic and like
Okay,
have a,
listen,
obviously
you gotta
have
slow
a
it.
death wish.
You gotta slow down with the words. It's too
She
big.
just
M
went
words.
left, right, left,
No,
right,
not
boom,
my.
boom, boom.
You. This is the second M word you threw out that was fancy as hell.
Myopic.
It was great.
Myopic
And there was
means
another
you're
M.
only seeing yourself.
But what was
You're
the
only seeing
other,
the thing.
the M word you used?
Misanthropic?
No, it was just a couple minutes ago. It's like you read the M fucking section of, you know, and like, I'm going to throw
Got
somebody
my
fucking.
thesaurus open.
Yeah, their heads are going to be
pushes
spinning.
the word of the day calendar off her desk.
No,
Yeah.
but I think that the point I'm trying to make is
What does myopic mean again?
Hold on. I don't want to say it the wrong way
Oh,
because
here we
I
go.
use it as you have one vision. You like nearsighted. Wait.
No,
I
makes
hope it means
sense.
something.
I'm with
Yeah,
you. This
yeah,
makes sense.
nearsighted. Like you have only one vision and it's right in front of you.
Wouldn't it be funny
Like-
if you looked up the definition of myopic and it said it's a South American medicine?
That'd be funny.
That would be fun. Okay, go ahead. Continue.
But he willed his own death. I mean, what this movie kind of shows us or wants us to believe is that Jim Morrison didn't care and he was trying to hang on to some higher truth. And I think sometimes we can romanticize neuroses, and I think that's a bit of what this is, but isn't that what all art is? You know what I mean? Is someone having to work out their own shit in a specific way. I was inspired by this movie. Like I'm inspired by Jim Morrison ultimately because I think that he had a dream of being able to be, and he wasn't present in his life. So I shouldn't say to be present, but to, like you were saying, Brent, like single folk, like, do you guys know what I'm trying to say? Like,
Yeah, absolutely. Because there was moments, it was like a double inspiration while watching this of you watching, if you assume that it's like everything is true, then you're inspired by the commitment that Jim Morrison has to like letting go. Like when he's on stage, it's like, that is not something that you see every day where someone is like actually able to like completely like have reckless abandon in front of all of these people. And so there's something inspiring about that. And then there's something inspiring about Val doing it as well, where you're like the craft that went into Val. Like, did you guys know Val sang all of these songs?
every song,
Which
yes.
is insane. Which is
It's
just insane.
crazy.
So talented.
Because there's so many moments where it sounds exactly like Jim. Like,
Yeah, like
exactly. Like Jim.
They sound very similar.
And they look similar. He was like,
And so
he
it's
was
like double inspiring.
He was like Jamie Foxx was born to play Ray Charles. Like Val Kilmer
Yeah.
was born to play Jim Morrison.
I was telling Brent before you got on, Nate, that I was watching the Val documentary again, and the timing was good that I had gotten through the Doors part of the documentary. And so prior to getting this role, he was auditioning and putting himself on tape a lot for specific directors. So they show this whole part where he's auditioning for Full Metal Jacket, and he auditions for the lead character in Goodfellas. And then he heard about the Doors and just like put everything into it. And it really hurt his marriage because he was basically living not like the drugs and the drinking like Jim Morrison, but trying to inhabit him and listening to the music constantly. And he got the job because he sang and he sounds exactly like him. Like, I was listening to the Doors today and like you can't tell the difference.
No, you can't.
Tell the difference.
You really can't.
Sorry. What was that?
Oh, no, I was interrupting you. I was going to say there's lots of I would call them probably apocryphal stories, but who knows where he's like,
okay,
yeah, I did it. I knew it the minute it came out of my mouth.
Everybody
like,
fucking calm down for a little bit.
Yeah.
It's a Saturday
It's the
and listen to us.
podcast.
Oh my God.
But like I heard a story that Oliver Stone didn't want him, and then he made Oliver Stone go for a drive with him. And he played him a tape and he's like, okay, 2 of these songs are Jim Morrison and one of them is me. And if you tell me which one's like which, and Oliver Stone's like, oh, that's Jim, that's you. And it was all Val. All 3 songs were Val. So, but I don't know if that story is true, but it's one of those Hollywood stories.
It's a good trick story. I like that. I might use that in my real life.
It'd be so funny if Brent was like, all right, is this me or Thin Lizzy? And then one of the songs is like a karaoke track with Brent being like, tonight is gonna be a jailbreak.
That's funny.
Listen, it's a good bit. It's a good joke. And you picked the absolute perfect band for that joke. Thin Lizzy. It's so good. Oh, fuck. That's so good.
Brent mentioned yesterday that we got to see a lot of breasts.
Yeah. And I noticed
there's
that
lots of boobs in this.
I was left on red for that comment.
You never read too much into that. I usually read the text in bed and then go back to sleep. So
yeah, I wasn't offended. What I liked is that there were no fake boobs, which is historically accurate.
Okay.
Yeah. Fake boobs not invented yet.
And they all were not small. I didn't think there were small boobs.
I was the kids. I have the same nose.
So I think Oliver Stone loves a heavier breast.
I would bet my life on it. I'd bet my life on it.
I can't wait to write that out in the show description. When
Oliver Stone likes a heavier breast.
It's true. Man has a taste, and I just respect it.
Listen.
And his tone is interesting as a director. I also watched his JFK movie. Like, there's something about the way he directs that, I don't know. There's part of it that, I mean, he gets you. It really sets a tone, right? Like you feel like you're really in that time period. And you also feel psychedelic. And also, I kind of don't like it, but I don't know why.
Yeah, that's exactly how I feel.
Kate. Same, Kate. He has he absolutely has his own distinct style, and I don't like it. Like, and I like some of his movies. Do you know what I mean? Like JFK, the one you mentioned. I think JFK is a really good movie. It's really fun to watch, and there's so many crazy performances. Like John Candy in JFK is such an interesting, weird performance. But the look and the feel is very Oliver Stone, and it's a little off. There's something about it to me that feels a little bit off, but in a very deliberate way.
I really like this movie because I really like the Doors. The Doors are have always been my dad's favorite band. My sister Jennifer loves this movie and asked to write the quiz. So I wish that I would have known that. We could have had Jennifer write the quiz. And if there's a tie, she gave me a tiebreaker question.
Okay. Hell yeah.
And so I have a special place in my heart for this film. I think it's because of Val's performance. I don't think this movie does anything for the band. I like they're very kind of flat characters.
It's rude to them. It's
Yeah.
it's really rude to them where it's like the Doors are Jim Morrison. It's like, yeah, probably not. They're probably a band and they were friends.
That narrative is literally spoken in the dialogue several times.
Yeah, like producers being like, leave them, get rid of Jim Morrison's the Doors. You don't need these guys. It's
Which
like
is
you
actually bullshit because like he has a very good voice and stuff. But the Doors, when I think of the Doors, I think of the sound,
the organ.
100, and even more in this movie. I have such a huge new appreciation for the drummer in the Doors because there's this one scene where they're having their very first band practice and they're playing one of the Doors songs. I can't remember exactly which one. But it's like, it sucks. It's like the same song, but they're playing it 4/4 and it sucks.
Yeah.
And you just hear the drummer go like, we should do a bossa nova beat. And then the next time they play the song, it sounds so fucking good and awesome. I'm like, it's so important. Like, and then the more I listened throughout the rest of the movie, I'm like, this drummer is a fucking king. He's awesome.
Yeah. The music they play, like, I listened to their album from 1971, so it's more blues. It's a lot of blues, and it is still so freaking good. But you can hear in his voice, which I thought was a really cool part of the movie, is you can see the transition of as he's using more drugs, as he's drinking more, not getting sleep, not resting. Like it messes you up. You lose and so you sound different. I like that. I like movies about bands, I think. Maybe I just realized.
I didn't think I was going to like this. Like I had a funny moment where I was like, I didn't remember how many Doors songs I liked. That was one thing where watching this movie, I'm like, oh, there's like 15 very good Doors songs maybe. And I thought there was 5, but there's probably like 15.
Yeah.
Their albums are good.
And they only made like a few.
Album.
Right?
Yeah,
they only made a few.
3. Yeah, they made 3, I think.
So you got to give it to them. And then I also thought like, I don't think I'm going to enjoy watching this movie, but I enjoyed every second of it. It was great fun to watch.
I'm so glad to hear that.
And it wasn't too much either. So that's the interesting thing is like sometimes like, especially I bet a modern one would make the drug use so like elevated and like, I don't know what the right word, but like bouncing all over the place. Like the movie
manic.
feels like it's moving too fast, manic. Like, they try to make you feel like you're on drugs. It doesn't do that in this movie at all. If anything, it does the opposite where it's like, this is the end, very psychedelic and chill. And
because he's drinking all the time and he always has that bottle in his hand, which is so. And every time he would drink from it, I would think to myself, that is warm and gross. That does not taste good.
He's drinking liquor from a bottle at a child's birthday party.
And then gives the child a doll of himself and then passes out. Yeah. Like, what more rock star shit can you get?
I read that he was drinking, the very first sentence was, he wasn't picky when it came to liquor, but his favorite was whiskey, and he would drink 2 to 3 bottles a day.
Yeah, that face is a whiskey face. Like
whiskey.
When he gets when he goes from like skinny little twink to like full circle Kool-Aid man, that's whiskey. Whiskey.
And then they say that he died of heart failure, but they didn't have to do a autopsy in Paris when he died, so they don't really know why he died. But one would argue that he was probably
drugs. Yeah. Come on, 27-year-old.
And then, okay, I think it's funny that it's Jim and Pam, like from The Office.
That is funny.
Mm-hmm.
And Pam ends up dying 3 years later from heroin use, which is sad.
Which Jim was totally against.
Right.
Yeah.
And then Jim and Pam's parents sued each other for the, what do you call that? The estate.
Yeah.
And they ended up splitting it.
That's probably correct. Yeah, that's probably correct.
The judge should have threatened to cut the estate in half.
Who wants the top half of the estate? Who loves the baby more?
Yeah, there you go. Okay, I'm glad.
It is annoying, actually, now that I think about it, to think that like Jim Morrison's strict military dad got his money for like his drug use rock and roll. Like, that doesn't seem right.
No, you're right.
They should give that to young rock stars to buy drugs with.
You're right. You're right. I couldn't. I would be the worst person to do like an acid trip or like ayahuasca, where like a shaman has to give specific instructions to me. I would be terrible at that.
I did not like the situation in which they decided to do mescaline, which was just to go into the middle of the desert and see what happens.
Sounds like I would be so uncomfortable.
Horrible.
I'd be like, where can I lay down?
Where's the Shea Lounge?
Exactly. Where's my ice water?
Like, I'd be freaking out, and a guy yelling like "ride the snake" to me all the time. Like, dude, I just need to get some shade.
The last thing I want to see when I'm tripping on mescaline is a fucking vulture, dude.
I know,
So
like a
is
scorpion.
mescaline like, what is mescaline? It's a downer, right?
No, it's like a psychedelic, super strong psychedelic. It's like ayahuasca.
Are you sure?
Yeah, for sure.
Okay. It's a psychedelic.
Yeah. It's like one of the few drugs I have never tried.
I was going to ask.
It's like, how do you get mescaline in Edmonton? I don't know. You could if you really wanted to, but
How
I
do
don't
you
know.
spell it? Mescal.
Don't do this to me, Kate.
No, I got it. Naturally occurring psychedelic alkaloid found in certain cacti, primarily the peyote. All right.
Oh, that's what peyote is. Okay, that makes sense now.
Yeah, probably. I
So,
think
and then
mescaline
that-
is peyote refined.
And then that kind of ties in
That's
the
a t-shirt.
indigenous themes.
Yeah, that's right, Kate.
Peyote refined.
Oh, if I camera cam, I was laughing too hard. Yeah, that's a good t-shirt. Mescaline is peyote refined.
Well, it might be true.
Yeah, I know. It's just gonna
It's just a factual
raise a lot of
shirt.
questions. Yeah, it's just gonna raise a lot of questions. It's a great icebreaker shirt. You wear that to a party, people are like, oh, this guy is a drug guy.
It is typically consumed orally in the form of dried peyote buttons or cactus juice. The effects last for 6 to 12 hours, which is too long.
Too long. Every drug should have a period where
It should be 3 hours.
No, their effects last a half hour.
No, that's too short. No. Then you're getting into repeated use, which then causes more addiction. That habit gets.
Wow, we're fucking.
Damn.
Kate's. You can tell
bro.
Kate just gave a presentation.
Think about the things that people do more frequent. You know what I mean? Like, you have to keep drinking. Like, you have to have
keep tooting that cocaine.
You have to do the cocaine. You have to smoke the crack frequently.
Smoke the meth all the time.
You have to smoke the
Take
meth.
the pills
Yep.
every hour.
It's true.
Well, okay. Never mind. Won't be a t-shirt then. The Ed Sullivan character looks like he had the most fillers injected ever. He looked uncomfortable.
Almost everything about older culture is like easy to understand. And like what I'm trying to say is like older music, you understand why it was popular. Old movie stars, like we watched Singing in the Rain and we're like, oh, I totally understand why this was so like popular and stuff. Ed Sullivan, for the entirety of my life, I'm like, why the fuck did anybody watch this little gremlin? He's so fucking weird and not funny. Or like, what was the appeal of
3
this?
channels and like 6 shows. So I mean, you kind of, if you were on TV, you were famous.
Well, why'd they pick him?
Wow.
Like, you know what I
Fuck
mean?
knows.
Like,
A lot of famous people shouldn't be famous.
Well, do we want to do a quiz?
No, I have another note. I have more than one note, but I would always be mad at Jim Morrison if I was in the band.
I'd be furious.
Of course.
Furious.
Yeah, I would be just like, oh, this is fucking horrible.
Costing money.
Yeah, like if I was having a conversation with a manager and he's offering to sign us, I look at the lead singer and he's on a fence. I'd be like, oh my God, he's on a fence.
Right? That's how you're starting.
Yeah. And
I do think it's bullshit how they sold the rights to the song for the commercial.
Yeah, he was right to be mad because $75,000 is not enough money.
It's not even their best song.
Light My Fire?
Yeah, I like LA Woman and Love Me 2 Times.
Well, we should actually. What's your favorite Doors song, Kate?
I think Light My Fire is my favorite, but I also really like Whiskey Bar, Next Whiskey Bar, or the
Mhm.
Alabama song. I really
Mhm.
like that song.
I like Riders on the Storm.
Oh, I love Riders on the Storm too.
I remember there was a video game I played when I was a teenager, and that song, it was a car game, and you just drive around and stuff.
Oh, you just gave me a like fragment of a memory. What was that game?
I think it was Need for Speed, some kind of Need for Speed game, and that song was in the soundtrack, and it will play while you're driving, and it was the coolest thing ever.
When that rain hits?
Oh, yeah. That's good. And my last note is I'm vindicated because this showed the difference between a robe and a house coat. He wore a robe when he locked his wife, Pam, in the closet and lit it on fire.
That was fucked up.
Which didn't actually happen, which is weird.
Okay, good.
So that's robe behavior. You're drinking, you're fucking, and then you're locking people in
Closets and lighting them on fire.
That's robe behavior, not house coat behavior.
Okay.
Okay. So that proved me right, and
You're still right. Yeah.
Yeah. So now it's time for the door 7. 7 in heaven, I call it.
7 doors.
Sure. Okay. Well, I don't know why I said 7 in heaven, because I think he closed the door in the closet.
Yeah, and he's in heaven now.
Okay. Perfect. See? Start of the movie, he's on his way to California. There was a road sign that said directions and how far you were away from things. How far was he away from Barstow? Was he 88 miles, 194 miles, 220 miles, or 320 miles?
Who's going first?
We'll go with Nate this week.
220 miles.
Okay, Catherine.
I was going to say that too. 220.
He was 194 miles away from Barstow. Why are we talking like this?
Gone forever.
Nate, that was incorrect. I'm so sorry.
That's Bane. Okay.
Very close.
Yeah. There's a scene where they're playing. Nate referenced it before. They were playing Break On Through and it sucked. And then the guitar player says, it's just your weird lyrics. And Jim said, you write one. And they started playing Light My Fire. And the keyboard player kicked everybody out because he needed to come up with an intro or a melody or something like that. Remember that scene?
Yeah,
Yes.
intro. He's got to write that famous intro.
Famous organ.
So they got kicked out of the beach house and they're walking on the sand away from the beach house and there's a surfboard hanging up on the beach house. What color was it? What color was it? Red, yellow, blue, or green?
I'm guessing yellow.
I'm going to guess it was a blue board.
Okay, we're not doing this voice anymore. It's yellow. Kate, you are correct.
Okay.
Best movie podcast in the world.
Go.
Let's go. All
Go.
What's with the voices, you two? You guys, weekend
Dad.
Dogs in the pound. Woof, woof.
weekend versions of you guys are just no voices and fancy words. They're like, ooh, myopic. Ooh. Finish the lyric. Weird scenes inside the coal mine, gold mine, silver mine, drug mine. 8.
Ugh. I'm like singing them all in Jim Morrison's voice in my head.
Yeah.
Gold mine.
I'm going to say gold mine too.
Weird scenes inside the gold mine.
Yes.
Yeah, that's a famous lyric from The End. I think it was wasn't it an album name? I don't know. During the interview,
Yeah.
yeah,
It's
during
a famous song.
No, the weird scene inside the gold mine. I think that was an LP or an EP or something like that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. During the hotel interview where he first meets his mistress, he's giving an interview with the press and he's drinking a drink with a little umbrella. What color was the drink? Was it red, pink, blue, or yellow?
I believe it was red.
Okay.
That's what I'm going to guess too.
Kate is on fire. It's a red drink. It's a little red drink he has.
Try to set the Kate on fire.
So good. So good. The concert where he was arrested for talking shit about the police.
Fuck the police.
How many cop hats get thrown off their cops' heads at this concert?
Oh, that's good.
Oh.
Was there 1, 2, 3, or 4 cop hats thrown off the cops' heads?
Is it Nate's turn?
Yep.
Definitely at least one. But I only remember seeing one. So, two. 2 hats.
I want it to be 4, but I'm going to say 1.
Congratulations, Nate.
Oh.
That's correct. 2 is the correct answer. 4 would have been too much and very funny. Two itself is very funny. For someone to grab a cop's hat and throw it is very funny. 2 times is funny, but 4 would have been better. You're right. They played their dream gig, which is a show at the Whiskey Go Go. There was a patron in the audience at the Go Go show that was from another movie that we did this month. Was that person in Batman? Was that person in The Saint? Was that person in Tombstone? Or did I make this up?
Oh, man. My turn?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm going to say you made it up.
Okay.
Brent, it was, of course, your crush, Debbie Mazar, in the
That's
audience at the Whiskey
right.
and Go-Go.
That's
her.
She touched
Damn
him.
it.
She touched him.
Batman. Damn it.
Yep.
She did touch him. And I remember thinking, man, she's really touching him.
Mm-hmm. She went for
I
it.
just took the lead. Woo!
How many more are left?
1. Last question.
And Nate is answering?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm going to list off some members of the famous 27 Club. You guys know that?
Yes.
Jim Morrison died at the age of 27, and then he became a member of the 27 Club. Do you know the 27 Club, Nate?
I've heard of it.
Yes, it's famous musicians that died at the age of 27. Or not musicians, celebrities, I should say. Sorry. Also, fun note is Pamela died at age 27.
Hmm.
Okay.
Oh, so she was 3 years younger than him.
Exactly. So Jimi Hendrix, Janis Joplin, Jim Morrison, Heath Ledger, Kurt Cobain, Amy Winehouse, Brian Jones, Robert Johnson are all members of the 27 Club. Your question is, which of the following names did I say is not a member of the 27 Club?
You're going to repeat it, aren't you?
I will repeat them, yes.
Because you said it real fast.
Yeah.
You read them really fast.
Well, yeah. Okay, Jimi Hendrix, Janis Joplin, Jim Morrison, Heath Ledger, Kurt Cobain, Amy Winehouse, Brian Jones, Robert Johnson. Nate, which of those members is not, or which of those people is not part of the 27 Club?
Brian Jones.
All right. Catherine.
See, I have to hope that he's wrong
Mm-hmm.
and then choose someone else.
Mm-hmm. All these quizzes have been working for 3 years.
I don't know who Brian Jones is.
Okay.
So
I gave you a hint in how I answered.
he's a singer. I'm going to say Jimi Hendrix.
Brian Jones was the original guitarist of the Rolling Stones. He died in 1969 at the age of 27. Jimi Hendrix was a legendary guitarist known for his innovative electric guitar techniques and died in 1970 at the age of 27. Both are wrong. Heath Ledger was 28 when he died.
Gone forever.
Oh, farts.
I get that one right. Nate wins. But I
got confused because I thought Brian Jones. I thought you were talking about Brian Wilson from the Beach Boys. So I got confused.
I was wondering when you said I gave you a hint. I'm like, no, you didn't. He's a guitar player.
I know. I was like,
You're like Brian Jones. No, that's fucking. He threw you. That was some deep mental.
It's a little gamesmanship. I
Yeah,
guess.
I like it. I wouldn't even admit it. That was good. That was some mental warfare, Nate. You should have just said that I did that on purpose.
Yeah,
maybe you did.
Pretended.
Maybe you did do it on purpose, and you were playing the nice guy. This is your nice guy routine. Even more devious.
Do you guys want to hear the final tiebreaker question?
Of course, I was going to say it anyway.
What were the last words of Jim Morrison? Do you know?
Can I just say it out loud now? Are you still there, Pam?
Yeah. Yes. Can't you hear me? Oh, are you? Yeah,
Pam,
I can hear you. Are you still?
Oh, are you still there, Pam? Yeah, we're doing a bit, you guys, by accident.
Movie podcast.
We're doing a whole vaudeville bit.
Yeah, who's on first?
I say, can you hear me? That's what my guess is, and you guys go, yeah.
Okay, listen to the question. This is the tiebreaker question. What were Jim Morrison's last words? Pam, no one gets out alive. Pam, are you still there? Pam, you are free. Pam. And
Brent was correct. Right. Yeah, Brent was correct.
Good work, Joker.
I had a mini Doors obsession during my teenage years. There was, on Cape Breton Island, there was, if you were a male, there were a couple bands that you had to be into. At least one of them. And they were Kiss, Queen, The Doors, or Ozzy Osbourne.
Oh, God.
They were your four staples.
I would have picked The Doors and Queen. Those would have been my two out of those four.
I went with Queen and Kiss. And well, I went with all four, actually. Not gross. Queen's.
I don't like Kiss.
Well, I'm going by the art, not the artists. And even the art's not that great.
Okay.
Nah, it ain't great.
Yeah, when you think about it.
They put on a good show. That's what they do.
I like when Paul Stanley's hair caught on fire and he just kept on playing. That was good. And that's our Kiss review.
You know what we didn't do?
What?
We didn't do
N-A-T-E.
Exclamation point. Exclamation point.
Underline.
I said apostrophe by mistake.
I give us a 10 out of 10 for that. Would you guys like to give us a gold medal? Would you guys like to hand out some medals for this movie?
I'm going to hand out a silver.
I'm going to give out the whiskey medal, which is the bronze.
Oh.
Bronze medals. A lot of performances in this movie. Who do you guys give your bronze medal to?
Oh, my bronze is going to the man Kyle MacLachlan himself to pull that wig off and those glasses.
Ugh.
Oh,
I love Kyle MacLachlan.
Different white keyboards. Oh, Kyle was just spectacular in this movie. I don't like his character because he enabled Jim Morrison a lot, but then got mad at the monster that he created. Mm-hmm. So, but that wig and the two different height keyboards is a big thing for me.
Oh, it's great.
I want to give mine out to Kevin Dillon because he was in Entourage, and I think it's funny that if you think about the character, that actor,
so funny.
Actually, I don't know,
because he's a little brother.
Anyway, and I don't think of Kevin Dillon at all.
Okay, all right, John Hamm and fucking Don Draper, calm down. Jesus Christ. I don't think about you at all. You got why? Okay, why?
I totally agree with Kate. And watching this movie, I had the same thought. I was like, I never think of this guy, but I gave him my bronze medal too because he is actually playing the drums. 100%. He is playing the drums perfectly. And then in the behind the scenes, I was like, I noticed it while I was watching the movie. It's like, oh, he's actually fucking playing. And then the drum teacher on the behind the scenes was like, he's the greatest student I've ever had in my life.
What?
Yep.
That's cool.
Yep. Big bronze for Kevin Dillon.
Do you feel bad for shitting on him now?
Nope, because I had the same thought while we were watching. I was like, I've seen this guy in two things, this movie and Entourage. Like,
we're sorry, Kevin Dillon. We enjoyed your performance, though.
Yeah, absolutely. He must be a very good actor.
It must be.
Silver.
The blonde bombshell herself, Meg Ryan, who played Pamela, Jim Morrison's wife. She was excellent in this movie as a little hippie. Excellent. We got to see her boob, which I never thought would happen. I was like, "There's no way."
Meg Ryan's boob.
What a surprise!
Like, no, I was sitting there on the couch.
Do you think it was hers?
Yes.
Definitely.
The technology was not available back then to have her face.
Have a stand-in?
No, her face and the boob were both together.
Oh, well, I'll have to rewind it.
I was just never. I'm telling you the timestamp. No, I'm just joking. I was shocked. Rogen. I know. I was shocked. She's great. She's very good. Very loving. Stand by your man type. And she was great in this movie.
She also gets my silver because she's beautiful, and she looks weird with long hair, but I thought she did a great job.
It does look weird with long hair, but
took me I had to literally be like, this is the same person as You've Got Mail, because the hair makes her look so different. Like, we're just used to that little bob, or whatever you call it.
Yeah, late 90s bob.
Late 90s bob.
But that's get the bread, get the mustard, because that's a turkey sandwich. I gave her my silver as well.
Late 90s Bob sounds like a character from a Tonight Show thing.
Late 90s Bob.
Yeah. All right, gold medal time. I think this is a foregone conclusion. I think there's going to be 2 turkeys.
Open a fridge. Yeah.
Listen, I was never a Val Kilmer guy. I enjoy him after this month. I'm not sad to see or to end this month. I have a little too much Val this month. But he's great. No, I'm allowed to say things. You can suck all the air in your mind. You can puff up all you want. You can puff up all you want.
You're right. I can.
But for Val Kilmer movies in 3 weeks, I think I've hit a quota for now. I'm glad to see that I'm glad I saw movies I've never seen before with him. He's excellent. He's a very good actor. He gets my gold medal. And I feel like you tainted my final rating.
Yeah, it's a turkey sandwich. He's great in this movie. And it's crazy that he does the singing. He does such a great job singing. And he really has like rock star vibes. Fucking gold medal. Great month, Kate.
Thank you. Yeah. Val Kilmer gets my gold because he acts the heck out of a paper bag. The man can act.
What the fuck does that mean?
Like, some people couldn't act their way out of a paper bag, but Val Kilmer, he just barely needs to act at all. He's already outside that paper bag.
Yeah.
I think it's wonderful to see people that are passionate about their work. And I really enjoy watching Val Kilmer. So I could do a whole 4 more weeks of watching Top Gun and Willow.
So could I.
And Real Genius.
All I said was I'm going to have a little break now.
Yeah.
Yeah. You said you're looking forward to that.
Yeah. I almost picked a Val Kilmer movie for my new month, which will be debuting in a couple minutes.
Ooh, little teaser.
A little teaser for the people.
Anyway, thank you. And I hope we can continue to celebrate Val Kilmer, because I think he's one of the greater actors that we've had.
Listen, we've relaunched a lot of careers on this podcast.
Did you guys see
and we've ended some careers too, like Ice Spice. We have not heard from her in a while since Brent took her off the list. Yeah.
She got skinny and lost it. Yeah. Did you guys see that The Saint and Val Kilmer were trending this week?
No,
can't be a coincidence. Absolutely could not be a coincidence.
I just made that up.
Good.
I just made that up.
You just made that up.
It would be nice though. It would be nice if we had that swing. Could you imagine how cocky we would be that we can make or break careers?
Disgusting.
Do you know, I still can't believe I got ghosted by Betty Spaghetti. That one.
Tough.
Yeah.
So sorry.
Tough.
No, well, she responded to me, and then I answered her question, and then she never answered back. I'm like, Tracy Reiner, who the fuck do you think you are? So I did a
You
little
gotta put in
digging.
a little effort. You gotta put in a little
I
effort.
did. No, fuck that. I did a little digging. She's a conspiracy.
Trumper?
Yeah, she's a Trumper, a big conspiracy theorist.
We're not having her.
Platforming anyone.
I didn't know that. You know what? I'm glad she goes to me.
Good.
I'm glad her husband died in the movie.
Me too.
Yeah, good.
Yeah, me too.
I didn't want to see you play in the playoffs. Too bad, so sad. I don't think about you at all, Tracy Reiner.
I give that segment a 10 out of 10. Would you guys like to give this movie a rating?
Or what?
Absolutely. Let's
100%.
rate it.
Rate it up.
The script for the movie The Doors, 1991, starring Val Kilmer. How do you guys feel about the script for this movie? I'm going to dock it 1.5 points for adding the lighting the closet on fire scene, which you don't need that. He's a bad husband. He doesn't need to kill her, try to kill her. So I'm going to give it a 8.5.
That's wild that that's just made up.
I don't know if it was a time limit or they needed to reframe the story, but I don't like that it was titled The Doors, but it was about Jim Morrison. So I'm going to give it a 9.
I give this movie's script a 7. I didn't like how everything felt like I was on an acid trip. I get it. He did drugs. I get it. He was very spiritual. I don't need the scenes that just kept on. I don't need the flashbacks of the dying Navajo man. I get it. 7.
The art direction for this movie, the sets, the props, the costumes, the police hats. It's
Loved
a 10
it.
for me. This looks great. This movie looks great. Everybody, the 60s, what a time. Late 60s.
What a time.
You would have thrived.
Oh, absolutely. I give it a 10. Yeah, it looked like the 60s. And what I was thinking about, guys, so this came out in 1991. In 1971 was 20 years ago. That would be 2005.
That's disgusting.
So it would be. Isn't that wild?
Ugh.
Anyway, I give it a 10.
You gave it a 10. Brent, what did you give it for art direction?
Oh, it's a 10, 100%. Everyone looked like they're from the 60s. He looks exactly like Jim Morrison. 2 different level keyboards, Kyle MacLachlan wig, lots of boobs. Kept me very interested. Very interested.
Lots of boobs. Yeah, boobs should give it a 10. Lots of great boobs.
Boob City.
Bigger boobs, which is, you don't see that.
Heavier breasts.
A lot of denser tissue breasts. And you don't see that very often. It's always the little perky ones. These were this was
they don't throw the swingers on screen that often.
you see boobs on a lot of movies. You don't see knockers on a lot of movies.
Yeah, that's a good point.
We got some knockers on this one.
The music for this movie. How do you guys feel about the music for this movie? Brent, do you think it should have been some Bon Jovi songs or?
Would it hurt to throw a little CCR in there? But no, obviously it's a 10. It's
Banger City.
Banger City.
Banger after banger. And I liked how I do like how Oliver Stone used the music and the imagery. And like there was a song for all of the bullshit that was going on in his life. Imagine that.
Yeah, that's right.
The theme for this month is the genre for this movie first. Let's get that. Let me look this up. I think I know.
Musical biographical film.
Yeah, musical biographical film. As far as the musical biographical film, what do you guys think of that?
I'm giving it a 10. I like it. I think it's fun to watch. I'll probably watch it again before I die.
That's a ringing endorsement right there. I'll probably watch this again before I die. I agree. I'll probably watch it again before I die. It's a 10. It's weird, but it's good because it's The Doors, and the music alone will keep you watching it.
Yeah, I can't think of a musical bio that I like more. There's ones that are like equal probably, but not like clearly better. So yeah, I'll give it a 10.
Queen one wasn't that bad.
with Freddie Mercury, or not Freddie Mercury,
Remy
with
Malek.
the guy.
Like Ray's good. You brought that up earlier, Brant.
Yeah.
But that's just because of Jamie Foxx's performance.
Born to Play Ray.
And that's
Born to
Val's
Play Ray.
Pals, a Val Kilmer retrospective this month. We saw Val in all his different iterations, the most bored he can be to the most engaged he can be. If someone was a Val Kilmer fan, they love his movies, but they've never seen The Doors. How much would you recommend this movie to them?
10. Gotta
10?
watch it. He was excellent in it.
You gotta watch this movie. Watch him do his stuff, even if you're going to be annoyed by who Jim Morrison is, but that's who he was. Annoying.
Oh, just insufferable person. Yes. Was that Shag that just came in, Kate?
Yes, it was.
Tell Shag we said hello.
Shag, they say hello. Hello.
And because I have my friend made me this spreadsheet, I have the score ready to go. This movie gets a 48.2. 48.2.
That's way higher than I thought. Are you sure?
Yeah, because it got pure 10s in 4 of the categories.
Ray hates us.
I'm always losing my... Why does Ray hate us?
Because our
scoring system's insane.
Literally, all you have to do is make a movie and it gets a 45 for us.
Yeah.
Well, that's okay.
Yeah, we like effort.
We gave Raging Bull a 41.5.
Well, I didn't like it.
Yeah, me neither. I never want to watch it again.
Right.
Listen, if you get below a 44 on our show, your movie sucked ass.
Like you fucked up. You did something to really disturb us.
Done fucked up.
So this got a 48.2.
Mm-hmm.
Casino got a 48.2.
Hey, I like Casino a lot more than I liked Raging Bull.
For sure.
Marty Scorsese.
I think that I really like Casino and I really like this movie. Who's choosing next month?
Me. It's Brent's month. New month.
Well, what are we going to do?
Well,
are we watching vampire movies?
No. Why would we do that? In June.
Sounds like something.
Not in June.
You're contrary a little bit.
Yeah, well, but it's June and big day happens in June. A lot of big days happen in June, but a really big day is Father's Day.
Your birthday.
No, my birthday's in July.
Oh.
Well,
North American Friends Movie Club.
Kind of just took the steam out of there. Yeah, Father's Day. It's Father's Day. So this month's theme is movies with dads. A good
dad movies.
We're paying tribute to the dads this month. And my first choice is we're doing a Larry Fishburne joint. We're watching Boys to Men.
Oh.
No. Boys in the Hood, sorry.
Oh my gosh. I was like, Boys to Men.
That's how you know Nate's a real one. That he has your back no matter what. Because
I knew what you meant. I knew what you meant.
I think I know.
Oh, shit. Yeah, it's a good one.
I knew what you meant. Because you said Larry Fishburne. I was like, you said boys. And I was like, I got it.
Yeah, Larry
This also
Fishburne.
was released in 1991.
Yeah.
Same as The Doors.
Yeah. We're going to watch Boys in the Hood. And Larry Fishburne is, he's a dad trying to keep his son on the straight and narrow. And we'll see how he does.
I think I've seen this movie. If I saw it once a long time ago. But I don't remember basically anything about it.
Excellent.
I know it's a classic, and I've seen it at least once, but I haven't seen it probably in decades. So it'll be nice to revisit it.
Excellent.
Well, that's what we're going to do next month. And that means all that's left to do is say goodnight, Kate.
Good night, Kate.
I don't like that. Good night, Kate.
Columbia Pictures presents a powerful new film
Y'all want to see a dead body?
that will open your eyes
We all gotta go sometime.
and your heart.
I want to do something with my life, all right? I want to be somebody.
Roger Ebert calls Boys in the Hood a tremendously life-affirming story, a film of enormous relevance and impact.
Young brothers like yourselves, you have to think about your future.
Boys in the Hood, rated R. Start Friday at a theater near you.
Professional.
I love it. I fucking love it.
Professionals.
If I had a penis, I'd have a little tiny boner.
Little
right now.
little bit. Don't say that about your
Yep.
penis. Don't say it's
Yeah, it'd
tiny.
be raging, Kate. It'd be
Yeah,
it'd be raging. You'd pass out.